Hey everybody, hey, it's Rick Silva, referral coach. One referral away. I coach bankers, financial planners, insurance agents, mortgage lenders, real estate agents, chiropractors, dentists. I teach them how to build a referral-based practice so you don't have to spend a penny on leads or marketing or cold calling. If you want to build a complete referral-based practice, 100% by having coffee meetings and working with referrals, I'm the guy. You're about to see a video of me training Adam, who thought I was going to be teaching him just elevator pitch. He didn't know I was going to give him an entire networking masterclass. I'm very proud of what you're about to see. This is good stuff. Adam is a commercial alternative lender. He networks with bankers. It doesn't matter. If you're a real estate agent, mortgage lender, if you're a self-employed person looking to build a referral-based practice, this is a masterclass. You can find me at onereferralaway.com. I hope you enjoy this. Take care. I'll see you at the end of the video. I was with him when he started.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's been doing it for a while.
It's really cool. He was with his brother in a coffee shop, and I walked in and I snuck up behind him and gave him a hug. And Rick, meet my brother. And he looks at his brother and he points at me and he goes, "This guy made me millions." And I went, "That's cool."
Nice.
Yeah, but Mark's on another level. Mark's the best natural networker I've ever met, and I've met a lot of people. I've had over 7,000 coffee meetings, and Mark's top of the food chain.
Yeah.
He gives me a lot more credit than I think I deserve with him. I deserve the credit with other people I've spent like hours and hours with. I haven't spent that many hours with Mark. He's just natural. And what helped him, and I'm kind of just telling you, this because if you're doing the same thing, it'll help you too. Adam, have you heard of the 80-20 principle? So 80% of your business is going to come from the top 20% of your clients. Yep. 80% of your time is going to be wasted by the bottom 20%. We're always trying to fire these and replace them with these. Right. You're high. It's the high paying people that go, Adam, I don't really have the time. Just tell me who to make the check out to.
Right.
And then that's this guy. And then you have the person down here, they got 20 grand and they ask you 9,000 freaking questions.
Yes. Yes.
Go find someone else. I said that. I firmly believe in your industry, Adam. And, my wife helps people invest in land. That's where I created my fortune. I didn't create it teaching networking. I get rich teaching networking, got rich in land investing. In her industry, in my networking coaching, in your industry, I still firmly believe that you should follow the 80-20, but there are times when you shouldn't.
Okay. What
I'm getting at is with my wife's land business, the universal law of 80-20, there are times when it doesn't totally work. I'm going to explain. 80% of your business comes from the top 20% of your referral partners. That's just the way it is.
Right.
But if you can mine certain acres of diamonds, my wife's business, it's 95-5.
Okay.
95 comes from the top 5, which when my business is mortgage lenders, in yours it's bankers.
Right.
So your 95-5 in your industry is bankers. Here's the problem, Adam. If you really want to build a full referral network, you cannot just meet with bankers. Because here's the challenge. The business owners you meet with that need this funding, they also might need commercial real estate, equipment, computers, a retail space. Last I checked, you weren't a commercial real estate agent, a CPA, and you don't wear 97 hats. What you need to do when you find these people that need the loan is you want to build an entire team around them, provide them their commercial real estate agent, their IT guy, their CFO, their HR consultant, and all of these different industries they need. Because if all you do is go after bankers and you're quote unquote kind of a one-trick pony, the hardest part in your business is getting in with the banker.
Yeah, it's been super hard.
It's not hard. I taught Mark how to do it. It's hard because you just haven't been taught it yet. One of the ways to do it, Adam, is you got to be different. So in your lifetime, Adam, have you ever met one-on-one with a CPA?
Yes. Yeah.
I'm not asking hard questions.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Have you ever met somebody who works with B2B CFO, rent to CFO, or CFOs to go? Okay. Do you know what that is?
Kind of. But can you remind me though?
Yeah, it's the same.
A little familiar, but not really though.
No problem. Have you heard of an HR consultant?
Yeah.
IT consultant? Let me explain. So take a CFO, HR, or an IT consultant. Adam, do you have 50 employees in your company?
No.
Can you afford to hire full time to fix your computers a $200,000 your IT guy?
No.
Do you need a $180,000 HR person?
Nope.
Do you need a $200,000 year CFO?
Nope.
But let's say you had 4 or 5 employees. Do you think it would be smart to maybe bring a CFO to look at how you're running your business for 2 hours a month?
Maybe. Yeah, absolutely.
What about when you hire a new employee? Would it be good to hire an HR person to write the employee handbook for you?
Right. Yep. Yep.
So IT, CFOs, HR consultants,
Okay.
there are people out there who will come in and talk to you for a few hours a week, a few hours a month, and you don't have to pay them $200,000 a year. Maybe you pay them $2,000 a month. So
Right.
it's called a fractional CFO. So it's rent the CFO. These are franchises. Rent the CFO, B2B CFO, CFOs to go. HR
Okay.
consultants, IT people, business coaches, CPAs, bankers.
Okay.
So, Adam, you have a coffee meeting with a banker. Do you think it's possible that the following week, when you have a coffee meeting with a financial planner, do you think the banker might be interested in meeting the financial planner?
Absolutely.
You
Yeah. And
think,
that's what I've been doing with my bankers is introducing them to financial planners and CPAs,
yep.
commercial appraisers. I just connected. I have a commercial real estate agent that I do coffee with who
Mhm.
has a couple of commercial real estate deals that I'm hoping to get from him. But I've connected him with a commercial appraiser because he said he was looking for one.
Yeah.
So that's what that's that whole power partner, right? Is trying to find out who I can connect with, other than asking for those warm introductions to
Yep.
those bankers, because those go a lot further than me walking into a bank
Yep.
and trying to land a banker, right?
100%.
And I've landed a couple bankers, that want to do business, but they haven't sent me anything. Well, I take that back. I have one banker that actually referred somebody out to me, but the other 2 bankers haven't done anything for me yet.
Yep. So
So yeah.
I'm gonna say something, Adam, and I'm gonna say it to you again. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Did you go to One Referral Away and check out my course?
No, but I know, but you talked about it
Yeah. So
last webinar though.
I would blow your business through the roof. Okay. I didn't get on here but I know I can help you because of what I've done with Mark.
Okay.
So it's 8 or 10 hours of me talking to slides, and it comes at 2 hours one-on-one coaching. It's $795.
Okay.
But I'm hearing language from you. I'm seeing blind spots that you might not see.
Okay.
I blow your business through the roof.
Okay.
So right now,
Can you give
Adam,
me an example of a blind spot that you're
blind
seeing already?
spot. One of the blind spots was very clearly when you said they haven't given me anything yet. Another blind spot is you've talked about having 2 or 3.
Mm-hmm.
We need to amplify that times 30 or 40. Need to be
Right.
having 5 or 10 coffee meetings a week.
Right.
A week.
Okay.
Unless you're comfortable with your income. If you're comfortable with your income, you don't need me. If you want to, like this is being recorded. I might use some of this on YouTube, and I don't want to put any of your personal information on there, but there's zero doubt that I could probably 2 to 5 times your income. I mean, look what I did for Mark.
Right.
There's just certain language you're using that's showing me you haven't done enough yet, and you're thinking a little bit about what the banker's sending you, and you should never be thinking about that. There's just little
Okay.
stuff. I would just rewire you,
Okay.
and get you to do. How many coffee meetings are you doing a month right now?
Um, I was doing roughly three to four a week.
That's good.
That's been,
So that helps. So it's not like you've done 300 deals.
and I know having 3 bankers in my pocket is nothing compared to what I should have. I
Yeah.
just, again, finding the time to go out there and do it. And it's the corporate job that's holding me back.
Yeah.
Right.
There's a lot to it because you got to work on your epiphany,
Mm-hmm.
which is and I didn't expect to spend this much time, but because I got to get on your elevator, but
Okay.
I think, Adam, I didn't expect to do like a half an hour I expected to be off already. There's things I'm seeing where I can't force you to work with me, but I know quite a bit about. I spent a lot of time with Mark. I didn't spend a lot of time coaching him one-on-one, but Mark was in my networking groups for a long time. And I watched his progression and his growth from below six figures to, if not a million a year, damn close to it. He passed
Yeah.
me, and because I'm up there too.
Okay.
So I was in a mastermind group for a while with him in it. So I've spent a lot of time with him. So I kind of know a lot about your industry, but knowing nothing about it at the same time. I'm a front
Right.
end guy. My wife helps people invest in land. I'm a front end guy. Mark does that. I'm real estate. I've helped real estate agents do thousands and thousands of transactions through all my years of coaching. I wouldn't know how to sell real estate if you dropped it in my lap, but I know how
Right.
to find business and find power partners.
Right.
That's my gift to the world. Adam, I'm going to pull up your elevator pitch and give you my thoughts, okay?
Yeah, please.
Do you see your elevator pitch on the screen?
I do. Yeah.
Okay. So, what I want to do first, just so you know, this is not going to be finished today. We're going to
Okay.
put a big dent in it because there's certain, you have to, for lack of a better term, you have to atomize it.
Okay.
So, this has to be you. I can't speak for you. I can
Right.
just tell you what's missing. How about that? Okay.
Perfect.
So, when I look at this, this is, all right. So, Adam, let me explain what we're building here. When I build an elevator pitch, the elevator pitch to me is are you in any networking groups yet, or you can't because your other thing?
I have a couple, but I'm trying to work on joining more though.
Like a sit down, go around the room, introduce yourself.
Yes. Yeah. I have a clay chamber that I'm a part of, and then I have another networking group on Mondays for an hour that I go to.
Can you do this business anywhere in the country?
Yes.
Okay. So Adam, make a note because again, I'm not going to chase you. I'm just going to tell
Right.
you. I run 3 groups.
Okay.
I run 3 monthly groups. Mark used to be in them years ago. They're available for you to join if you want. If you want to check
Okay.
out one, now all my groups are virtual. They're on Zoom.
Okay.
So if you want to check out one of my groups, you let me know. The beauty of it is you can't attend until you have an elevator pitch. Guess what we're working on now?
An elevator pitch. Yep.
Yeah. And now I'm going to go into your elevator pitch. And I brought up networking groups for this reason.
Okay.
The one that I like to build, Adam, and the one that this is the foundation for is a networking group, a sit down, one industry per category. Hey, we're going to go around the room and do our introductions now, elevator pitch. So what this is, it's okay. 90% of networking groups give you 60 seconds. 65% give you 60 seconds, 35% give you 30.
Yeah. Yeah. The ones I'm in now give me 30.
Okay. Either way, I want you to look down. Can you see this bottom left-hand corner where it says 253 words?
Yeah.
Okay. So if I highlight this, it now shows you that it's 66. The average person speaks 160 to 180 words a minute, meaning you speak 80 to 90, 95 words in 30 seconds. So even at that point, you see this is 20 words too short.
Okay.
And it's 120 words too short for a 60 second. This is not conversational. I would consider this to be bullet points. We need to
Okay.
make it a little more conversational. We'll get there. Now I'm telling you, I didn't read this before. When I pulled it up, I've critiqued thousands of elevator pitches. So I can pull it up and tell immediate what is missing. It doesn't have enough word-for-word quotes down here. These
Okay.
sentences are too short, and the overall elevator pitch is too short. Having said that, I didn't say it was bad. I said it was short.
Right.
Because this right here, without me giving you any critique or help, is going to be better than 99% of every elevator pitch in every group you ever sit in because they don't have word-for-word quotes. This is the
Okay.
most important part. Now,
Okay.
what I want to do is you added extra work to my plate, so you got to mail me a couple cigars for this extra work I'm going to do
All right.
because you gave me a banker pitch, a cocktail pitch. I freaking love it. That's overachiever stuff, Adam. Not a lot of people do that. I like it. But what I need from you, without breaking this whole thing down, I do need you to let me know where is Adam physically? What's Adam physically doing when this one comes up? Could you give me a couple sentences on that?
Yeah. So the banker pitch is what I use when I walk into banks and I ask to speak to a branch manager or a loan officer. And
Okay.
then if I get in front of one of them, then I introduce myself and go into that. And
Okay.
then try to schedule a meeting, a follow-up meeting right then and there before I leave, if they're interested.
Got it. So can I give you a paradigm shift?
Please. Yeah, absolutely.
This will
I'll
never
take all the
be,
feedback I can get.
in my world, this will never be used. If
Okay.
I'm Adam, I would never use this, and I would never walk into a bank.
Okay.
If you meet with a financial planner,
Mhm.
do you think he knows a banker?
I hope so. And that's what I've been asking people is to introduce me to
Yeah,
bankers.
it's
And
it's proper
yeah.
scripting. You just don't have the scripting.
Okay. Okay.
All I'm giving you right now is the concept.
Okay.
And if it's not working, it's not that it doesn't work. It's that Adam's just not doing the proper work yet. It's in the
Okay.
wording and the scripting.
Okay.
So I use my referral partner. Have you heard the term power partner? Probably from Mark.
Yeah. Yep.
He learned
Yeah.
it
We
from
want.
me. He learned it
No.
from me.
Okay.
He,
From you. Okay.
in his
Perfect.
training module, he sent it to me.
Yeah.
Everything about networking is mine.
Okay.
Okay. So I use referral partners to get the referral partners. I am not walking into a freaking bank. That's not
Okay.
happening.
Okay.
I'm going to get that banker on the phone after I get an introduction, or I'm going to get him in an email. So a financial planner is going to give me a banker. I'm going to craft a very specific email to that banker, and I'm going to get that banker out of that freaking bank, and I'm going to get him to meet me at Starbucks. I am not going to the bank
Okay.
because Adam, that puts him in a position of power.
Okay.
Distractions, all that other crap. Okay. Now, maybe Adam, maybe I'm not telling you what to do, but maybe in the beginning, you do this. You're corporate, you get out, and you're here.
Right.
Adam, maybe between now until we're starting to think about Thanksgiving, maybe I'll go into some banks. But Adam, I'm telling you, your ultimate goal is to never walk in a bank because there's distractions, there's people, he's looking at his pictures of his kids. I'm sorry for swearing. Fuck that. You got to get him out of there and you got to get on equal ground. When you walk into the bank, you're here, he's here. You're
Okay.
like, quote unquote, begging for business. No,
Right.
no,
Okay.
no. We're here. And in
Okay.
fact, Adam, if the bank say no and you say yes, and the banker brings Adam in to get that guy alone, is the banker a hero?
Yes.
So the banker's here and Adam's here. But when you walk into a bank, you're here.
Okay.
Can't happen. Can't happen.
Right. Okay.
Do you understand when I was telling you the beginning blind spots?
Yeah.
I just listen to people speak and I go, big mistake.
Okay.
Ah, I see. You're doing the right things, Adam. You're having coffee meetings, you're talking to bankers. Your approach could be different.
Okay.
That's why there's like goosebumps on my arm of what I could do to your
Right.
business, but it's not
No,
free and I can't beg you
and
to
that's
do it.
great
Yeah.
because I mean, you think I want to drive all over town walking into banks every single day? I
You
don't.
shouldn't.
I would rather be helping clients,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. So I've had over 7,000 coffee meetings. I think my wife's had pushing 5,000. I have met with Adam. I don't need to get out of bed anymore. Okay. And this is a crap ton of cards. This is a shit ton of cards. And you see, it's a lot of real estate, mortgage, real estate, mortgage. It's
Right.
funny. This lady, her brother married her. They're real estate partners. That's why she has the last name Nguyen.
Uh-huh.
But you meet real estate agent after real estate agent after real estate agent. Okay, this lady I'm going on my third coffee meeting with her. She's the title agent. I'm going on my second coffee meeting with him very soon. It'll focus. He runs an entire, I don't know why it's not focusing. There it goes. He runs an entire cross-country mortgage office. Christine, I had Marcella spoke at a class. Christine, I hadn't seen her in 20 years. I've already had two going on my third coffee meeting with her. I have never, hand on Bible, may I get struck down. I have never walked into a mortgage office or a real estate office, and I've had 1,000, 2,000 coffee meetings with mortgage lenders and real estate agents.
Wow.
How'd I
Okay.
do that? Because I'm a pro networker, and I ain't
Right.
walking in your office, Adam. Adam, when you've had hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of coffee meetings, you have a big network behind you. So imagine
Hmm.
when you're walking in to meet somebody at Starbucks, you have 300 coffee meetings under your belt. As you're talking to that banker, he might be going, just look at me physically. Yeah, my back's been bothering me. Adam, if you had enough networking, enough coffee meetings, you might know 3 chiropractors. If you introduce them to a couple chiropractors, then are you a slimy lone salesperson, or are you somebody who actually cares about people?
Exactly. Yeah. Plan B or B. I'm the
That
one who cares
that
about people.
that goes back to the what's called a recall. Goes back to the very first thing I said to you, where 95% of your business is going to come from bankers, but the other 5% is Adam being a human being and not a slimy sales guy. So if I meet somebody who like when my grandmother died, me, my sister, my dad inherited the house. It's worth 850 now, but it was only worth 400 at the time. She died at 101 years old. Okay, when I inherited that money, is there a chance if I didn't have one that I might need a CPA, I might need a estate planning attorney, I might need a life insurance agent, financial planner.
Hmm.
So if I sat down and I mentioned my grandmother died and I'm inheriting 90 grand, uh, the salesperson goes, "That's great. Let's talk about your investments." The pro networker goes, "Sorry to hear that. Do you need an estate planning attorney, life agent, CPA? But I know all these people. Is there anything you need?" That's
Right.
a pro networker.
Okay.
The problem is people want to meet endurance bankers. And well, I met 20 bankers. I didn't get anything. I hear that and I go, doing the hard work, meeting the people, mentality's wrong.
Okay. Yeah.
Looking
Yeah.
for business is the last thing. Adam, you should never, ever be meeting a banker to get business. Okay. Let me slow down and explain real quick. Have you ever in your lifetime, Adam, purchased a drill?
Yeah.
No, you haven't. You purchased a hole, right
Okay.
or wrong.
Okay.
What's
I
the
see where you're
drill
going.
do?
Yeah. It drills the hole. Yeah. So I purchased the
Drill
hole.
feature, hole benefit.
I purchased the
So
hole. Okay. I get what you're saying. Yep.
so when you're meeting a banker, the drill is the loan, blah blah. No. The benefit is if the client gets the loan, the banker looks like a hero. When the client gets the loan, is it possible he can buy more trucks so he can make more money?
Yes.
Um, is it possible he can get commercial real estate, hire employees, buy computers, move, whatever the hell he needs the money for?
Right. Yep.
So the guy who gets the loan so he can build his business and he can make money and feed his family. The banker looks like a hero and maybe he gets a promotion. Do either of those things have anything to do with Adam getting paid?
No.
That's a professional networker. A slimy sales guy is meeting bankers to make money. I can't teach you how to be a pro networker if you're meeting bankers to make money. Now, Adam,
Gotcha. Right.
trust me, you're leaving a corporate job. How old are you?
43.
And I'm 56. Money is not important. It's only second to air. I know money's important, but you walk on the car lot, you see the guy approaching, and you want to hide. If you're going to meet bankers and the only reason is to add them to make money, then you're a used car salesman. Okay.
Okay.
And I'm not saying you were or weren't. You seem like a really nice guy, and I don't think you're a high pressure guy at all. But that doesn't mean that the old school where the phone lady plugs the plugs in the old phone.
Yeah. The
All
switchboard. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
all I try to do on that board is all I'm trying to do the same effort you're doing. If you're doing 3 or 4 coffee meetings a week, great. You should be doing more when you don't have the other gig, but 3 or 4 is more than 99% of people. A switchboard. All I'm doing is taking the efforts and rewiring the switchboard. That's it.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So back to the screen. Will this be used? Some of it will in a coffee meeting, not in a bank. As soon
Okay.
as you said when I walk in a bank, I cringed. Now, in the beginning, Adam, I understand you have to make a living. I got it. I'll cold call. I'll walk into banks. I'll go. There's a million things I would do. Ultimately, there's a million things I would do, but the one I would ultimately not do is walk into a bank. But keep this. Do not get rid of it because there's stuff in here I would potentially help you work with later.
Okay.
This one is you're hanging out with your friends. You're at a dinner party You're in an elevator and somebody says, "What do you do?" You're sitting in a coffee shop and you see the same person three or four. Hey, what do you do? Is that what this one's for, or maybe not?
Kind of like that. Like, so I have a networking event I'm going to next week. It's a 2 hour networking event. And that's kind of what I'm trying to develop, right? Because the whole point is there's a whole bunch of people in there networking. I don't have time for an elevator pitch, right? It's going to be
Yep.
quick and easy,
Yep.
straight to the point. That's what I am thinking. The cocktail pitch, like here's what I do.
Perfect. I'm going to change it for you.
Perfect.
You're getting extra stuff today. I didn't plan to do this because I didn't really. I saw the 3 bullet points, but I didn't read them until now. Red means I wouldn't do it.
Okay.
Yellow means it might need to get fixed. Green means don't change a word. And I don't know how many
Okay.
greens and yellows because these are not final versions.
Right.
Nobody cares.
Okay.
I'm trying to become you because I don't do what you do. But if somebody asks me what I did in a cocktail setting, so Adam, in this kind of setting, is it going to be around business owners and bankers and stuff like that? But
Exactly.
not
Yep.
all
So
bankers, right?
no, some will be bankers, and then there'll be all types of business owners
Okay.
at this
I'm going to
event
teach you
coming
what's
up.
called the hook.
Okay.
Okay. And you're going to sell directly pitch the person you're talking to, but they don't know it.
Okay.
Okay. This is my invention. It's called the indirect sales approach or the hook.
Okay.
Adam, you and I, now keep in mind, if somebody sees this part, because this is probably going to go on YouTube, if somebody sees this part, I am not a professional alternative lender. I just play one on TV. Adam is one. Adam, you and I are going to meet at a cocktail event, okay? And you're going to ask me what I do. Now be prepared because in return, I'm going to ask you what you do. And I don't want you to say alternative lender because that's going to be me. You need to come up with a different industry, okay? So we're
Okay.
setting up what we're about to do. You're going to ask me what I do. I'm going to flip the script and then you're going to tell me what you do. And then I'm going to give my script.
Okay.
You ready? So
Yep.
we meet at an event. Ask me what I do.
Rick, what do you do?
Hey, Adam, it's really nice to meet you. When I come to events, I always like to get to know the other person first. Could you let me know what you do?
Yeah, absolutely. It's great meeting you as well. I work for ABC Bank, and I'm a branch manager.
Oh, boy, we could do, wow. I know a lot of bankers. I think I could make you look like a hero at your bank. Have you ever had a business owner walk in and you had to turn them down for a loan?
I did. Yeah.
My famous saying is when the banks say no, we say yes.
Tell me more about that.
I can't because I don't do what you do, but do you see how I hooked you in?
Yeah. Yeah.
Did I need to say I have 57 different funding solutions? No. I hit him with
No.
the word forward quote that is going to end up here. Oh no, it's right here. You're a banker. Have you ever heard one of your people say, or have you ever said to one of your people, we can't approve you? And then the guy slumps in his chair.
Right. Yep.
I
Yep.
can help him get the loan and you're going to look like a hero.
Okay.
Now, I want you to do the same thing, Adam, but I do not want you to be a banker. I want you to be some kind of a business owner who might need a loan someday. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Ask me again.
Hi. Hi, Rick. Well, nice to meet you. What do you do?
Adam, really nice to meet you. Uh, when I come to events like this, I hate talking about myself first. Tell me what you do. I'm so excited to know.
Yeah, absolutely. I run a painting company.
Okay. So, how many employees do you have?
I have 5 employees right now, and I'm looking to expand within the next 3 to 6 months.
Awesome. So, I'm assuming with that many employees, you have 3 to 5 trucks driving all around town.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I'm looking to buy a couple more.
Awesome. So, here's what I do. Do you know other painting contractors or developers or builders?
I do. Yeah. Yep.
Have you ever heard one of them say, I'm trying to grow my business, my credit's not that good. I went into the bank and I can't get a loan. I'm trying to figure out how to expand my business, but I can't get a loan. Have you ever heard anybody say anything like that?
No, I haven't really come across anyone that has really said anything like that.
The chance of you saying what you just said, I'm telling you, is 1,000% will never happen.
Okay. Yes, I've heard someone say that
Yes,
before.
I guarantee you
So,
this is what's going to happen. I've been doing this for 23 years, and I laid out a perfect pitch for you. This is what's going to happen, Adam, because I've done this thousands of times. He's going to say, I got a construction friend who's trying to grow, and I know he's looking to get a business loan. But what's really going to happen, Adam? I'm telling you, 45 out of 100 times, the person's going to look at you and go, I don't know if my bank's going to approve me. I need to buy 3 more trucks. Do you believe that will happen sometime in your lifetime?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
So I'm promising you the guy's not going to go, no, I've never heard that. He's going to hear it, or he has heard it.
Okay.
See, we were role playing, so you're not actually a painting contractor. I promise you. Now, Adam, you saw a 23-year masterclass. I just want to break it down real quick because I have goosebumps from how good I did it. I'm allowed to pat myself on the back.
You should. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
So this is what 99% of people do. Adam, you're a painting contractor. Oh my God. I do non-traditional loans. If you ever need a loan, if your bank turns you down, I can get you a loan. I can get you a loan. If you're growing, if you're buying trucks, I can get you a loan. I did what's called the indirect sales approach, the hook. Okay. And the hook is, Adam, you're a painting contractor. I didn't say, oh, those trucks, do you need a loan? That's slimy sales guy.
Right. Because you want to find out more about them, No,
I didn't even want to know about them. I took it completely off the painter and said, have you heard a building contractor, any other painting contractors, an electrician, a roofer ever say that we're looking to grow, we're looking to hire employees, we're looking to buy more trucks, and or have you heard them say things like, man, I need a big bridge loan. I hope my bank approves me. Adam, it's impossible if you're a painting contractor who have never heard another person say we need more trucks.
Right. Okay.
So this is what I do, Adam. I'm an alternative lender. There's a lot of times when contractors and builders, their bank, for whatever reason, credit, whatever the reasons, turns them down. So I would come in and help them get that loan.
Okay.
Did I ever say the word you? I can help you get trucks. Right.
No.
So what that did is it takes all the pressure off of you. I'm not a slimy sales guy. And you go, I got divorced about 8 years ago. My credit still hasn't recovered. I may be calling you. Adam, you will be stunned how many times that's going to happen to you if you're in a target-rich environment.
Right.
You have to be in a target-rich environment. If you're in a room full of piano instructors, then this wasn't going to happen.
Right. Right.
So
but next week at that event, if there's supposed to be bankers and other business owners there, there's a good chance.
Adam, that's why. This is why you must, absolute must, make them speak first.
Okay.
If they're a banker, it's, have you ever said to one of your clients, we can't get you the loan? If it's a business person, have you ever heard another business owner say, my credit's not that great, I can't get a bank loan? That's where I come in. That's what should be here. Okay. Now I'm recording this. I'll send you the recording. Now I have given you $250,000 worth of, just this is $250,000 worth of training. It's just in the words. That's it. Okay. Okay. And the little thing, the hook, not saying I could help you get a loan. I could help you do this. No. Have you ever heard another business owner say blah, 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 which is what is up here? I don't have perfect credit. I need cash now. My bank declined me. That's why we need to build this. Okay. So let's break this down. I like this. I would personally, Adam, I'm not telling you what to do. I would use some of this when I meet them face to face. But just know you need to have an epiphany story, why you got into alternative lending. Then you need to have elevator pitch. Then you need to have avatar, like 6 or 7 perfect clients for you. Okay. Banker is a referral partner, but banker is also your best client, quote unquote. So you're in a unique position where your power partner is also one of your best potential clients. It's kind of a weird gray area there.
Exactly. Yep.
But you need to have the types of bankers, the types of CPAs, the types of business owners all laid out in multiple paragraphs. Then you have, do you use PowerPoint, the old school, or is it like Google stuff?
Google stuff because
Okay.
I don't really have Microsoft on
Okay,
my
I'm all
computer.
Microsoft, but whatever it's called, Google Docs, Google Sheets, it's a
Yeah,
power.
so yeah,
Even when
it's the
it's on
same
Google,
thing.
they still call it a PowerPoint.
Yeah, it's still the same thing. Yeah.
You need to put in a PowerPoint of a little bit about you. If you're married, have kids, a couple little slides, what you've done before, why you got into what you're doing, your love, your passion for it, all that needs to be in. Mine's about 50 slides. So when I meet a
Okay.
banker, he's going to see those slides. I'm going to meet him for an hour. He's going to speak for a half an hour. I'm going to speak for a half an hour. And when I speak, I'm running him through a whole presentation for banker. If it's a business owner, it's completely different, Adam. I told you referral networking, you got to build a network, but you need the tools.
Right.
Some of this would be inside of that 15 to 25-minute presentation I give a banker when I sit down with him.
Okay.
This completely needs to change. I already gave it to you. It's being recorded. This is where we're going to play a little bit right now. I'm going to go about another 10 minutes. I want you to understand, if you're sitting in a room, whether it's my networking group or any networking group, and they say, Adam, it's time for your 30 or 60 second, this needs to be a little bit more conversational. Hi, I'm Adam with Skyline Solution Group. You need to tell me.
I'm an alternative lender who specializes in commercial financing, or I specialize in commercial financing and alternative lending.
It specializes in,
Commercial financing.
it's so funny. I can type 80 words a minute, except when somebody's watching me.
Or should we say I specialize in commercial financing and alternative lending?
You're a 1/4 step ahead of me right there. Let me just think about this real quick. Give me a couple types of things that can be financed.
Oh, geez, tons of stuff.
What are they using the money for?
It's, working people. I've talked to people for working capital, expansion, bridge loans. Man, once in a while equipment, but mostly I'm getting working capital is mostly the number one thing I get.
You see how it's a little more conversational? I usually don't like taglines in my elevator pitches. Oh yeah, so you had it in there twice. This is it right here. See, you had it twice. There it is again. So we're gonna remove. I don't like repeated words, so we're gonna.
Yeah, I was saying it at the beginning and saying it twice just to kind of get it into people's heads.
Yeah,
Was my thought process.
yeah. No, it's 100% right, except when you're on a time limit. Every single word is valuable real estate.
Right. So don't say something in 4 words when 2 will do.
I'm going to use using for right now.
Okay.
Okay, this is where I am not going to do this for you, but I'm going to give you what I need. I'm going to tell you what I need. Okay. So, Adam, you're in the money world, the money business. Okay. So, which one of these is more important to a business owner?
Fast approval.
Okay, I'm going to remove this because they say
Okay.
the same thing to me.
Okay.
Saving time and fast approval is the same thing.
Okay.
So, fast approval, why is that important?
Because most of my clients need the money now.
Perfect. That's what you're going to type right here. Okay. What's another reason they need the money? What's another benefit? Save money, save time, make money, save money.
Yes. I mean, they don't lose their business.
Okay. So we need to set that up. Could that also be under fast approval?
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. A lot of things can kind of fall under fast approval, right? Because I always when I talk with my clients, sometimes they get hung up on the rate, and I always tell them what happens if you don't get the money, right? Are you going to lose your business? Are you going to fire your employees? Are you not going to make payroll, right? So that's what I try and focus on when I talk to my clients.
Say no more. I got it.
Okay.
I need these 3, just like you just did. I need a full sentence.
Okay.
Okay. You got to work on it. It's called networking, not net lazy, not net Rick does it for you. It's network.
Right. Network.
Right. So you need to do some work. This
Perfect.
is, you're getting $1,000 an hour work here, but I can't do it all.
Nope.
So
I understand.
this is good. I wouldn't change too much here.
Okay.
I need 3 sentences here.
Okay.
Okay. I don't want good. I want perfect or great. Which do you want?
Great client for me, a perfect client for me, a perfect client for me.
I use perfect. I always use perfect.
Okay.
We're not getting clients. We're getting referrals. Yellow means you need to work on it.
Okay.
Perfect is if you hear A perfect referral for me is if you hear a CEO of a company say any of the following. Is if you hear a blah, 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 whatever it is. Remember, you need to have 4 or 5 different avatars. The owner of a painting contractor, a general contractor. I don't know who needs you the most, but put it here.
Okay.
Title. Are you clear with that?
Yep. Yep.
Perfect referral is if you hear a banker say, I've been turning down a lot of people lately.
Right.
You need to have 10 different elevator pitches, but all of this generally stays the same. It's this right here that changes, and these.
Okay.
So give me one quick title here.
Let's go with banker because that's going to be my number one client, right? Or my number one referral.
Okay, you're going to need to also have it for potential clients, but right now we'll do it for banker. What's a banker going to say?
They can't.
No, word for word. Word for word. What's a banker going to say?
I can't get you approved.
No, that's what he's going to say to a client. What's he going to say to another referral partner?
I have a client that I can't get approved, so I'm gonna. Can you help him, or can you help my client that I can't?
No. Let me slow you down here.
Okay.
I'm sitting in a coffee shop. A banker is not sitting with an alternative lender. A banker is sitting and commiserating with a financial planner.
Okay.
And he's commiserating. What are the types of things he's going to say?
I wish my bank had less strict guidelines so I can get more clients approved, or I wish I could get more clients approved than what I can. Something like that. Maybe strict guidelines isn't really the really the right wording.
But yeah, but what I do is I say spill everything that's in your head, fix it later.
Okay.
Okay. Now, a business owner is sitting with another business owner in a coffee shop. I'm sitting next to them. I'm going to hear a business owner say things like, my bank declined me.
I'm not sure what to do next.
I don't have perfect credit, but do you see how I was saying they were more like bullet points and weren't conversational? This is going to make your brain break a little bit, but we need to.
Okay.
1 to 3 more quotes here.
Okay.
And 3 to 8 more quotes here.
Okay.
This is what a banker is going to say when he's crying on someone's shoulder. This is what a business owner is going to say to another business owner when he's crying in his shoulder.
Okay.
Any questions?
No, I will get to work. I will get to work on that. So thank you for.
Yep. Do you see how networking isn't just walking into a bank and saying, do you have any turn downs?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's not. Yeah. I mean, it's not like handing some of your business card isn't networking either. Right. So
there's a lot to it. Yep.
Yeah.
So
there's definitely a lot to it.
Hey, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that. Adam didn't know that was coming. He thought I was just going to critique his elevator pitch. I literally just gave him a masterclass on networking. Some of that stuff in here, you could tell by looking at them, life-changing stuff. So I hope you enjoyed it. I'm exhausted putting in, because what I do is when I coach people, I go into a completely open mind and I try to channel. I try to listen for words, see looks on the face, and I try to come up with what I think is the best for that situation. So when I go into my coaching, I have no idea what's going to come out. If you'd like some one-on-one coaching, you go to onereferralaway.com. My course is there. There's a link for one-on-one coaching. If you know other business owners who say things like, I hate working with leads. I'm spending $1,000 a month on leads and they're not closing. I get stood up for meetings all the time. Let me know. Send it to me. I'd love to help them. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe. See you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.